Hello, good morning to everyone that's here today. Yeah, so we're gonna start the WSO5, the Sustainable Development in Remote Rural Communities sessions. I think I'm 1 minute early, so it's all right. I'm quite on time. So this session, we only have 20 minutes. We have our speaker with us this morning, Madam Norazia binti Abdul Wahab from USC UNIMAS Sustainable Center. Welcome, Madam Norazia, to today's panel sessions.
Okay. Hello, morning.
Good morning. So I understand there is a video. So before we play the presentations, to all participants and audience who are listening to us this morning, if you have any questions, please put it into the chat or the Q&A chat box. So I will take note of it. Yeah. All right. So, Norazia, do you want to say something first before we have the video?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, eBKF8, for inviting me to share some of the projects and activities that we have at our University Sustainability Center. I welcome all your inputs and suggestions for us to improve further on our way forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so we'll wait for the video.
Hello everyone, greetings from University Sustainability Center. My name is Norazia Abdul Wahab. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the eBKF organizer for inviting me to share on the sustainable development for rural communities that the university has done for the past few years. Let me introduce to you our role of USC. We are the center that lead and coordinate industries and communities related sustainable development projects and activities. We link UNIMAS innovative products, services, expertise as solutions to the community and at the same time to support initiative towards achieving the SDG. For your information, UNIMAS sustainability initiatives design and development as well as reporting are based on these various standards and policies. I would like to introduce to you our sustainability program framework. For your information, there are 5 domains that USC are currently doing on to provide solutions to the community. Firstly is on the knowledge transfer. We also do on technology transfer, Service Learning Malaysia, SULAM, University Social Responsibility, USR, and also the sustainability initiatives. This is our framework. We are using the quadruple helix framework in all our community projects. We look into the collaboration between university, the government, the industry, and towards bringing impact to the community. Most of our funding opportunities are from the government agencies, and we also have our industrial partner as our project delivery partners. As in between the university and community, we are mobilizing our university knowledge and expertise to bring social change and community development to the community. And at the same time, we also have the opportunity to share our experience with the community and vice versa. This is our partners. We have worked with various government agencies, industries, as well as other universities. I would like to share on the sustainability projects that we have carried out from 2019 to 2020. In 2019, we have a total of 103 community projects. In 2020, about 132, and it's quite slow. In 2021, it's only about 25 community projects. And all our community projects are divided into three different clusters in the SDG, which is the environment, social equity, and economic sustainability. I would like to highlight some of the impactful community program that we have. This is one of the projects that is the collaboration that UNIMAS have with DPUB Teraju. Our role here is to design and build modern hybrid apung machine and ikan salai, which is dried fish machine. For your information, apung is a natural heritage product of Sarawak, which is currently traditionally made. So when our Faculty of Engineering researchers design and build this modern hybrid apung machine and also the ikan salai machine, we have successfully improved the productivity of the community and at the same time increased their income generation. And for this project, we are working with 4 community, which is Kampung Tambak, Kampung Tanjung Apung, Kampung Spau, and Kampung Tebelu. This is another project that we have with the Ministry of Education Malaysia. Our role here is to design and build rural water treatment system. It is specifically for schools that are not connected to the water network. Currently, we have the project at 12 schools, and here our goal is to improve the accessibility to clean and treated water. And I am pleased to inform that this project we have shortlisted top 8 university for the THE Awards Asia 2021. A little bit more about the project. Our value proposition is to provide safe, clean and treated water supply to improve the social well-being of the people at rural communities in Sarawak. This is the typical treatment system. It has automatic smart backwash system. There is no chemical use in this particular water treatment system. It has low maintenance cost and it can supply clean water up to 700 liters per hour. It is suitable for any surface water except with those with salinity intrusion, and it is in modular design depending on the capacity requirement. These are some pictures of the handover of the project, which we had in end of December 2020. These are the sites that we have. Currently, like I mentioned earlier, we have 12 sites. Mostly is in the southern and mid-zone of Sarawak. This is another project that we have with Sarawak Multimedia Authority on digital talent development. We provide trainings to selected B40 students from 16 selected schools in Putrajaya on robotics and coding. And as Sarawak moving forward for the digital economy, we would like to ensure that all students are included in this digital talent development. This is another project that we have with Sarawak Multimedia Authority and Ministry of Education, Science and Technological Research of Sarawak. That is on establishment of 12 STEM labs at 12 divisions. Our value proposition for this project is to initiate holistic STEM activities and development via creative and immersive learning. There are 5 strategic thrusts in this project, which is on the human capital development and human resources, program module and development, STEM facilities, empowering STEM research, at the same time on improving the visibility, promotion, and smart partnerships. The project aims to enhance the STEM competencies in creating complex problem solvers, critical thinkers, and creative thinkers. The program contents, there are 5 skills and talent development content on the awareness program, the learning modules, the lifelong learning, the competency programs, as well as the training of trainers, especially the teachers. And this is our some of pictures of our activities. We have established 12 STEM lab in schools throughout Sarawak, and we also have the annual UNIMAS STEM NCon conference and lifelong learning workshops for more than 500 teachers since 2015 to 2019. This is another project that we have with Kemas, Petronas, IPG, and Giatmara. In this particular project, actually we aim to provide quality early childhood development and education. We partner with Tabika Kemas Pintar Stream at Sepakat Jaya, and our contribution as a university here is to help them to design modules where we integrate oil and gas module in existing Kemas curriculum. We also do mural at their school compound and building with design on the upstream, middle stream, and downstream. We also do the interior design for classrooms to meet the theme, and a design on playground with oil and gas concept. This is the final concept of stream playground, and our team has successfully designed the playground concept, and it has been accepted by our stakeholders, and now we are pending on our partner to build this particular playground at site. I would like to highlight also on the empowering and mobilizing youth activities that we have at our university, which is called the Service Learning Malaysia, or SULAM. For this particular SULAM program, it is offered at least in one course in any program, academic program offered at the university. In UNIMAS, we have 45 academic programs, and all the programs offered at least one SULAM course. And for 2020 until 2021, we have conducted various SULAM projects with the theme on economic sustainability, environment, and also social equity. It involves many students, as well as bringing impact to various communities. I would like to also share with all of you today on various projects that we have in our strategic plan 2016-2020, where we have tagline sustainability for diverse and dispersed community. So enjoy the photos. Thank you. We believe that the sustainable future depends on what we do today. I hope my sharing can give some insights with all the participants here today on what UNIMAS has done for the sustainable development for rural communities in Sarawak. With that, thank you very much.
Thank you, Norazia. Very informative details about what USC is and what they have done in Sarawak to the community and so on. See if we have any questions. Audience, any questions? All right. If no question, maybe I ask Norazia.
Sure, Dr. Jessie, sure.
Yeah, it seems that a lot of work that are done are with the communities around UNIMAS throughout the whole of Sarawak. I'm just wondering, how do you promote the sustainable lifestyle among our students in the university? And are there any challenges that USC has faced in, if there is any event that was done, what was the challenges that you have faced in ensuring the success of this event or promotion on sustainable lifestyle for our students?
All right. Thank you, Dr. Jessie, for the questions. Regarding the sustainability in campus, it's quite a new initiative by the university. We just embarked on this sustainable campus initiatives early last year, early 2020. When we first started, I think we do it stage by stage. First, we do it by creating awareness among our staff and students. And after that, we get them to be immersed in that particular initiative. And lastly is the practice. So I think by looking into the stages that we have put in place, by creating the awareness, immersion, and practices in place, it's very important to get the buy-in of all our campus staff and students into leading the sustainable lifestyle. For information, UNIMAS has also joined the Green Nudges initiative by the UNESCO, whereby we promote sustainability through green nudges. And at the same time, we also has suggested to the top management of the university to have a UNIMAS Sustainability Master Plan 2030. So in that particular master plan, we will do actions plan, quick win, short-term and also long-term plan for the sustainability in campus. Actually, although we do not have any master plan yet, but the sustainability lifestyle in campus has been started earlier actually. And we have initiative such as some of our building in campus powered by solar. We also have the rainwater harvesting, where we collect the rainwater and we use it to plant waters and plants around campus. And apart from that, we also have food banks in campus, the cycling track for us to promote the low carbon campus. In fact, UNIMAS has also the energy policy in campus to promote the green building. So in terms of challenges, I think at this present moment, we have the commitment from our top management of the university, and we have been conducting a series of webinars with our partners such as the Malaysian Sustainable University Network, and also with other faculties to promote on this sustainability lifestyle. We hope that we can embark on this plan soon with the launching of our sustainability master plan. Yeah.
Thank you, Norazia. There is one question from Roger, Dr. Roger. Are there any metrics that measure sustainability?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the question, Dr. Roger. Actually, we have been talking about sustainability index and metrics for all our activities. At this present moment, we do not have any, but we have been discussing about this with some of our researchers on to have such a sustainability index and metrics for all our activities and program.
I'm just gonna first come first serve question. Yeah, that we have one from Trante. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your presentation, Ms. Norazia. Could you share with us what is the role of local communities in your project?
Okay, in all our community projects, I would like to highlight the process that we normally do. First of all, normally what we do is we do recce to the community. We do engagement with the community. And then we have a program at our center. We call it Randau Bersama Community. Randau is just engagement with the community. And most of our activities when we do Randau with community is that we bring all our faculty members, selected faculty members to join us. And during that particular engagement, there will be some knowledge sharing and also getting to know what are the issues or problems faced by the community. I give you one example on the recent Randau community that we had just before the pandemic. We had this Randau community in one of the longhouse in Sebuyau. We spent about 3 days, 2 nights with the community. And we do activities like knowledge sharing session with them and then engagement with the people at the longhouses. Actually, our role is to look into what are the problems, issues, and what can university offer as a solutions to them. In all of our program, it's very important to understand the needs of the community because based on the needs, then only we can provide the solutions to solve that particular issues. And it does not only stop there. We get the community to be part of the team, and they help us to co-create the solutions together with them. And then in one of our project also, for example, in the water treatment project that we have, after we have gotten the community involvement in terms of providing information about the issues and challenges on the water sources, they also become the local champion at site because most of our sites are quite very rural actually, and having a station at Kota Semarahan sometimes is very difficult for us to go to site to look into the maintenance issues of the system. So what we did is that we have the community itself having their own committee, and then we train them on simple maintenance work for all the system that we have, because we want to make sure that the system is sustainable and being able to be used by the community. And then we actually most of our site, for example, the one that we have in SMK Ulu Balingan, it's not only we provide the water treatment system solutions to them, but we also go back to the school to do motivational talk, to do STEM education activities. So it's not a one-off kind of program that we have with our community. So we keep on coming back to them. And especially we also link that particular project or program with our Sulam. So our students will go to that particular site to do their service learning. So I must say that local communities are very important to us because not only they provide information on its side, but they become our partner at site by assisting us in make sure the project sustainable. And in fact, we also learn from them actually. So I see this symbiotic relationship between academia and community as a co-creating knowledge together. Yeah,
That's excellent. Roger has another question. I think this is a word that we have been using as well when we met you, right, Narazia? Is there or has there been any research to assess impact of this project?
yeah.
Perhaps sorry, I repeat because I think there was a bit of a lag earlier. So is there any research to assess the impact of all these projects that you have been sharing with us?
Yeah, okay. For all our project, we are reporting it to MYRA, the Malaysian Research Assessment. So actually, MYRA, they have the rating for all our community project. So in order for us to submit to MYRA, we have to meet at least 3-star rating. And then to have that 3-star rating, we need to do at least a pre-project and a post-survey. So currently what we are doing is just the pre-survey before the project and post-survey after we have implemented the project. And apart from that, we also collaborate with our RIEC, our Research Innovation Enterprise Center, because some of our community project, the one that we have a big fund, for example, level 4 kind of project, like on the technology transfer, we do it hybrid, we do it community project, and we have research element in that, but it's only selective. Currently in our center, we only have 4 to 5 research to do the assessment of the impact of the project, mainly on the technology transfer for the modern hybrid stove, the water treatment system, and the dry machine. And then maybe I would like to share also, currently we are working with UNESCO Knowledge for Change Hub to look into our community-based participatory research. Currently, we just signed up for UNESCO Care4C Hub. UNIMAS is the first Care4C Hub in Borneo, and we are looking into this CBPR to make sure that all our community projects, we do the research to assess the impact. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions? Perhaps we have another 5 minutes. I was told perhaps one last question. Perhaps to sum up, yeah. I understand that USC it's looking at implementing sustainable development goals by UN. So how do you foresee this center, the success of it? How do you foresee the success of this center, particularly in Sarawak, in moving the university together with the state to achieve a developed state and high income? That's the theme of what the state is looking at in year 2020. If you could share with us.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Jessie. The toughest question. Okay. Actually, when we do our planning, when we do our master plan, we align USC strategic focus with the United Nations UN SDG, as well as the PCDS, the Post-COVID Development Strategy 2030 by the Sarawak government. And then actually, we have high hope that USC can bring the university as part of the contributor to the Sarawak state government aspiration to be the high income state by 2030. Actually, I see the role of USC as complement the PCDS and also to support towards the success of PCDS. Maybe I'll share some of the initiatives that we have already made. For example, we have engaged ourselves with the Ministry of Utility to look into how University UNIMAS can assist MOU in terms of the water supply. We also engage ourselves with NREB to look into how UNIMAS can assist in the solid waste management, because we see that it's a very important item, especially those who are not connected to the collection of all this waste. Yeah. And we also engage with SIRIM to look into the eco-industrial park, because we now know that Sarawak has few industrial park like Samajaya, Samalaju, and now we have SCORE, right? We have URDA and RDA and HDA. So we engage with SIRIM to look into how university can assist towards moving towards the eco-industrial park. So I think USC has a very important role to make sure that there is a linkage between university and all the state government agencies, and looking into how university can complement and support the aspiration of the state. And it's also very important to align. So alignment is very important for all our strategic plan to align with the state and the global strategic plan towards SDG 2030. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Razia. So yeah, there's such a good, it is good to know that we have such center, a sustainability center, because this is a big word these days when we're talking about UN SDG and all the work and the impact of it in terms of research. I believe that impact is what researchers and the community would want to see, and how to measure. Hopefully the center will come in and perhaps reduce or bridge the gap between the university researchers as well as the communities, and we won't work alone, but we will work together for the betterment of the state and the people in Sarawak.
Yes.
Thank you again for your time and your talk. I think we are on the dot now.
Thank you.
Thank you also to ISITI for having these panel sessions. So that's the end of today's session. Thank you so much for all the audiences and some of the panelists also for your questions. I hope all has been answered. Otherwise, you can always email Madam Norazia herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Feel free to contact us. Thank you.
All right. With that, I think we'll end this session. Thank you so much. Off to you, ISITI.